Top of the morning, good people. This is AJLM checking in with y'all, man. AJLM, if y'all ever was wondering, man, it means a just life manifested. Those are my initials. My name is Ashley Jamie Lee Miller, and I just used each one of those letters, AJLM, and made it my own thing. But this particular video, man, is regarding it's a brother in Philly named Wallow. He just he posted something, uploaded a video talking about, guys who do a lot of time, guys who's in prison, just how guys out here don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't really get it. And it's a lot of guys out here that's been through the prison systems, that's not sharing that information, man, of what life really like, of how you, demoralized, how you put down constantly, how you belittled, how your manhood is completely taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not free no more. He was completely valid, man. He was completely valid. I did 8.5 years in prison myself. And I think about it constantly, man, about what was taken from me, in that time frame. Yeah, they could run into your cell anytime they want to. Make you and your cellie strip down, asshole naked. I did 4.5 years in Cook County Jail, and then transitioned straight into the penitentiary on an 8.5 year stint. In the county was way more, crazy. It's like gladiator school. You fighting every day. This before they start regulating things where they had the top deck come out and the bottom deck come out. They used to let everybody come out all at one time, man. And when I tell you, man, like, 1 billion dudes on one wing, just amped up testosterone. And, our toxic culture, man, our toxic gang culture that we exist in, man. I'm saying people do what they have to do to survive in those circumstances. And you got to, level up. You got to get a little bit smarter. But like I said, man, they had first it used to be everybody come out, in the morning when the doors roll you out from this time to about 3 o'clock. And then it's just everybody out, then y'all lock back up and y'all come back out in the nighttime, and y'all out from a period of time from let's say 4 to 9 or 10 or something like that. But they changed all that, man. There was a lot of people getting stabbed, a lot of people getting hurt, a lot of gang riots, a lot of fights against the police. It was a lot of strikes. And they had to isolate us, man. They had to separate us where we wouldn't be so effective in numbers. So they cut those in half. They'll lock the bottom deck up, let the top deck come out. In Division 11, it was 48 people. When you go to each other wing, I can't remember if it was 32. It was 41. It was a little lesser, but I can't remember, man. It's been a while. I'm blessed. I'm happy it's been a while. But yeah, I just want to basically, man, salute that brother Wallow, man. Man, I know your pain, man. I know your pain. And right now, man, I work in nonprofit. And right now, I respond to literally, to shootings in communities, man, trying to provide resources for families. And, in those situations, trying to provide them, burial assistance, relocation if possible, help them get their health insurance and their medical bills paid, connecting them to mental wellness services, trying to destigmatize all those mental wellness, that it's not all right for us to talk to someone when we going through things, that we should just hold it in, or we should just go retaliate. We shouldn't think through the process. All that is wrong. It's not all right for us to hold it in. We need to talk about it. Because if we don't talk about it, we'll never be able to know that someone else is sharing your same exact story. Someone has been exactly where you are. So, I just really, like I said, man, Wallow, man, he made me think about that, man. He took me back. I've been home 7 years now. And, I'm traumatized from that. It's a lot of trauma I deal with, man. I don't pick up the phone regularly and call family members. Because when you're in prison, they got a system where you can put money on your books to be able to use your phone. But in Cook County, it used to be strictly your people had to put money on their phone and you'll be able to call. If your people ain't got no money on their phone, you not even touching the phone. I mean, you're not even by the phone. You're not trying to call nobody. You just literally there. You stuck. And it's just like it is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Man, like, that's one of the main traumas, man, is picking up the phone and just reaching out to people. That small thing, man, it's a thing for me. I just can't. And it's nothing personal towards anyone. Family, friends, loved ones, none of that. I just don't. It's not a habit. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable. I instantly feel anxiety when I grab my phone to try and call somebody to talk if it's not work related, because I programmed myself to be like, I got to do this for work. You know, so yeah. That brother real, man. It's our job, brothers who've been incarcerated. And I hold y'all to it, man. Brothers who've been incarcerated, man, it's our job to tell those stories to these young men that you see out here on these corners, on these blocks, in these schools. It's our job, man, to let them know that we made the mistakes for them already. We made it for them already. We do not have to keep on continually and consistently passing on generational trauma, generational curses. Man, we've made those mistakes for them already. We've made those mistakes. We have to start making those mistakes and turning all the way away. Not on no biblical, not on no spiritual, but we have to literally focus on, man, I did this. This is my story. I want to tell this to somebody else, man, to prevent them from going through the same situation. Man, we got to be more mindful that, you know, it's if we not supporting each other, then who gonna support us? If we not here to support us, who gonna support us? But man, I challenge y'all, man, to like, comment, share. I'm trying to get my content together, man. I'm a spoken word artist. I do a couple things, but don't forget, man, AJLM, man, it's been a blessing. Y'all be cool. Peace.